The Amish, a community that has chosen to live a life that is starkly different from the fast-paced, technology-driven world that surrounds them. They have made a conscious decision to embrace simplicity and resourcefulness, values that many of us have lost in the hustle and bustle of modern life. They live among us, yet apart from us. Their way of life is a testament to the power of tradition and the strength of community. While the rest of the world races towards the future, the Amish hold steadfast to the past, finding comfort and purpose in the ways of their ancestors. Their horse-drawn buggies and plain clothing are outward symbols of a deep-seated commitment to a simpler life, one lived in harmony with nature and guided by the values of humility, hard work, and community. These symbols are not just for show, they are integral parts of a lifestyle that prioritizes substance over style and meaning over materialism. In a world obsessed with the latest gadgets and conveniences, the Amish remind us of the enduring wisdom of frugality, resourcefulness, and self-sufficiency. Their lives are a masterclass in making the most of what you have, and finding joy in the simple, everyday tasks that many of us take for granted. Their farms, often devoid of electricity and modern machinery, are testaments to the power of human ingenuity and the satisfaction of a life lived in sync with the rhythms of the natural world. These farms are not just places of work, they are living, breathing examples of how humans can coexist with nature in a way that is both productive and respectful. Every aspect of their lives, from the clothes they wear to the food they eat, reflects a deep respect for tradition and a commitment to making the most of the resources at hand. Their quilts, for example, are not just beautiful pieces of art, they are practical items that provide warmth and comfort. The food they can and preserve is a testament to their ability to plan ahead and make the most of each season's bounty. The Amish teach us that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the richness of our relationships, the strength of our communities, and the fulfillment that comes from a life lived in accordance with our values. Their barn raisings, for example, are not just about building a structure, they are about building bonds and reinforcing the sense of community that is at the heart of their way of life. They remind us that less can indeed be more, and that true happiness is often found in the simplest of things. Watching Amish children play with nothing more than sticks and stones, or seeing a couple walk hand in hand through a garden, we are reminded that joy does not come from the things we own, but from the moments we share with those we love. Their commitment to sustainable living is not a matter of choice, but a way of life. They have long understood the importance of living in a way that is sustainable and respectful of the environment. Their use of windmills and solar panels, for example, shows that they are not opposed to all modern technology. They simply choose to use it in ways that align with their values and their commitment to sustainability. It is a choice born not out of ideology, but out of necessity and a deep-seated belief in living in harmony with the world around them. The Amish way of life is a powerful reminder that we too can find balance and fulfillment by embracing simplicity, resourcefulness, and a deep respect for the natural world. Long before the advent of electricity, our ancestors relied on the humble flame to illuminate their homes and lives. In those days, the setting sun marked the end of outdoor activities and the beginning of a quieter, more introspective time indoors. The flickering light of a flame was not just a source of illumination, but a symbol of safety and comfort in the enveloping darkness. Candles, oil lamps, and fireplaces provided not just light but also warmth, comfort, and a focal point for family gatherings. These sources of light were central to the home, drawing people together to share stories, meals, and moments of reflection. The glow of a flame created an atmosphere of intimacy and connection, fostering a sense of community and belonging. The lard lamp, a simple yet ingenious invention, stands as a testament to the resourcefulness of our forebears and their ability to find light in the darkness using the simplest of means. Unlike candles or oil lamps, the lard lamp was often homemade, crafted from materials that were readily available in every household. This made it an accessible and practical solution for many families. Crafted from readily available materials, a humble jar, a bit of scrap metal, and a wick fashioned from cloth, the lard lamp embodies the essence of frugality and ingenuity. The process of making a lard lamp was straightforward, yet it required a certain level of skill and knowledge. Each component had to be carefully selected and assembled to ensure the lamp would function properly and safely. Its fuel, rendered animal fat, was a byproduct of daily life, a valuable resource too precious to waste. In a time when every part of an animal was utilized, lard was not only used for cooking, but also for lighting. This practice of using every available resource reflects a deep respect for nature and an understanding of sustainability that is often overlooked in modern times. The gentle flicker of a lard lamp, far from being a relic of the past, offers a timeless appeal, a connection to a simpler era when life moved at a slower, more deliberate pace. In today's fast-paced world, the lard lamp serves as a reminder of the beauty and tranquility that can be found in simplicity. Its warm glow invites us to slow down, to take a moment to appreciate the small things in life. It is a reminder that light, warmth, and comfort can be found not just in the latest technological marvels, but in the ingenuity and resourcefulness that lie dormant within each of us. The lard lamp, with its humble origins and enduring legacy, teaches us that sometimes the simplest solutions are the most profound. It encourages us to look within ourselves for the creativity and resilience needed to navigate the challenges of life. Creating your own lard lamp is a simple and rewarding project that not only provides a functional light source, but also connects you to the resourcefulness and ingenuity of the past. This project is perfect for those who enjoy hands-on activities and appreciate the charm of homemade items. Here's what you'll need to get started. First, gather your materials. You will need a small glass jar. A jelly jar or mason jar works perfectly. These jars are not only easy to find but also provide a rustic and vintage look that adds to the charm of your lard lamp. Next, you will need a piece of metal. Tin, aluminum, or even a piece of a can will do. The metal will serve as the lid for your lamp, holding the wick in place and preventing the lard from spilling out. Cut the metal into a circle slightly larger than the jar's opening. This will ensure that the lid fits securely on the jar and provides a stable base for the wick. For the wick, you can use a strip of cotton cloth, a shoelace, or even twisted strands of yarn. The wick is essential for drawing the melted lard up to the flame, so make sure it is made of a material that can absorb the fat and burn steadily. The fuel for your lamp will be lard or tallow-rendered animal fat is the traditional choice. Lard is easy to find and inexpensive, making it an ideal option for this project. Plus, it burns cleanly and provides a steady, warm light. You will also need a nail and hammer to create a hole in the metal lid for the wick. This step requires some precision, so take your time to ensure the hole is centered and just large enough for the wick to pass through. Now let's move on to the instructions. First, prepare the metal lid by carefully punching a hole in the center using the nail and hammer. This hole will allow the wick to pass through and draw the melted lard up to the flame. Once the hole is made, thread the wick through it, leaving about an inch protruding above the lid. This will be the part of the wick that you light, so make sure it is long enough to catch the flame easily. Next, melt the lard or tallow in a pot over low heat. Be careful not to overheat it. You just want it to be liquid enough to pour easily. Once melted, carefully pour the lard into the jar, leaving about an inch of space at the top to prevent overflow. After filling the jar with melted lard, secure the metal lid with the wick onto the jar. Press down firmly to create a seal, ensuring that the lid is tightly in place and the wick is centered. Allow the wick to soak up the melted fat for a few minutes. This step is crucial as it ensures that the wick is fully saturated with lard, which will help it burn more efficiently and provide a steady flame. Once the wick is saturated, light the end and enjoy the warm, comforting glow of your homemade lard lamp. This simple yet effective lamp can provide hours of light and is a great way to add a touch of rustic charm to your home. Remember to exercise caution when working with flames and hot materials. Always handle the lamp with care and keep it away from flammable objects. Never leave a burning lard lamp unattended. While these lamps are generally safe, it's always best to keep an eye on them to prevent any accidents. With these simple steps, you can create a beautiful and functional lard lamp that not only provides light, but also serves as a reminder of the resourcefulness and ingenuity of the past. Enjoy the process and the warm glow of your homemade creation. So gather your materials, follow the steps, and light up your space with a touch of history and craftsmanship. Happy crafting! In an era of fluctuating energy prices and economic uncertainty, the lard lamp emerges as a beacon of frugality. Its fuel, often a byproduct of home butchering or readily available at minimal cost, provides hours of illumination for a fraction of the cost of electricity or even candles. Imagine illuminating your home for a week using nothing more than a jar of rendered fat, a testament to the resourcefulness of our ancestors, and a valuable lesson in stretching our resources in challenging times. The economic benefits are undeniable, offering a tangible way to reduce household expenses and lessen our reliance on external energy sources. The Lard lamp is a powerful reminder that financial freedom often lies not in chasing the latest trends, but in embracing simplicity, resourcefulness, and the satisfaction of providing for our needs using time-tested methods.